Hey everybody, welcome to another vlog. Here in beautiful Eugene, Oregon. First time I've ever been here. Obviously the Oregon ducks are right across the street. Pretty cool atmosphere out here. I really like it. I'm gonna go grab some Thai food down below. There's a place called Sabai Cafe, which means comfortable cafe or enjoyable cafe. So let's go do that.
Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up.
Do the walk around real quick. We are flying a MAX today, so that's pretty cool. Actually, this overnight was really nice. 18 and a half hours. The Thai food was great. It was a salmon Penang, which is a different take on Thai food, which my mom probably wouldn't like it, but I loved it. It was very good. And the weather out here is absolutely great. So if you know anything about being in the Pacific Northwest, it can be rainy a lot, and it's just not, I mean, they get used to it. Just like we get used to the heat in Phoenix, I'm sure you get used to the sun and the clouds and all that. The sun not being there and the clouds being there. So anyways, let's go do a walk around on this MAX. We're gonna take it over to Oakland, and then our last leg is over into Phoenix, and we are done. This is the end of a 3-day. Really easy ones. It was 2 legs, 2 legs, 2 legs. So 2 legs on the first day, 2 legs on the second day, and then today we have 2 legs to go back. Passing through Oakland, then to Phoenix. So let's go. I cannot explain how nice the weather is out here. I absolutely love the Pacific Northwest. Love being up in here. My first time again being in Eugene. Actually, that's not true. I had one flight through here. We got gas on our way up to Portland because this was a long time ago. I think I was like 17. Went with another buddy whose dad had a Piper Arrow, and 2 teenagers grabbed it, and we just decided to go to the Pacific Northwest. So 2 CFIs, that was a fun trip. My buddy JT, shout out to you JT. He's a Frontier captain right now, but yeah, we grabbed his dad's Piper Arrow, and we took off, and we went up to the Pacific Northwest. That was a great adventure. So if you guys are in the pipeline, you guys are training, you're gonna meet some of the best friends you're gonna have your entire life, and you're gonna have some of these experiences that you're gonna look on. Even, you know, I've been flying 35 years now. I still look back on that with a lot of smiles and a lot of like, holy crap, I can't believe we did that. And I guess that's another piece of advice I would give you guys. You have to have the passion for aviation because it is tough. And it's a long road, and there's going to be a lot of challenges put in your way. And if you don't have that passion, that burning, Arnold Schwarzenegger used to call it that fire in your belly to be the best pilot that you could possibly be, you know, you're going to have a hard time. So right now, you know, it's been easy. It's been been pretty easy for people to get jobs, and we may be going in a period where it's not going to be so easy. So you got to have that passion in order to persevere through some of those tough times that may or may not be ahead. So. All right, airplane looks good. Let's get back up in the cockpit. Got to do my captain flow and then brief up our trip down to Oakland. Next leg. I want to show you something really cool. We have this new product that actually gives us really good data on the rides. So if you're worried about turbulence and all that stuff, we can find out accurately kind of what the rides are doing within the past couple hours up until the past half an hour. SkyPath is what it's called, and I'm going to put in my flight number 2866, 2866, departure of Eugene, OAK, going to Oakland. Load that up. The route comes up, and you can see some of these within our altitude. You're going to see what the rides are like. So, like for instance, this yellow right here, light turbulence. It's smooth at 37, 38 was light, and then all these white dots on there are smooth rides. So a little bit of light chop over to at 380, just to the east of our route. Everything else looks pretty good. There's us. We can poke out some airplanes. This airplane's going to San Francisco. Whoops. San Francisco out of Seattle. It's a United flight, and they're smooth ride. So smooth rides heading south. Going into Oakland, there is turbulence. Moderate, they're predicting down there at 35, so let's see. Yep, turbulence, moderate. So the cool thing about this is the way it does it is it senses the whole. It senses this iPad, and this iPad has accelerometers in there, so it that's the reason why it does all the stuff it does. So someone has figured out how to take that data, because it's fixed on the airplane. We have a fixed position on here. So they take that data off of the iPad, and if it's, depending on how bumpy it is, it'll register these little dots here. So, it'll say whether it's light to moderate, or smooth at these altitudes. So really cool, just another tool that we can use to probably provide the best kind of ride that we can, depending on the altitude, depending on where we're at in space. It's just a great tool. So I've been messing around with it the past couple of days. We just launched it here at Southwest, and super cool. Super for briefing the flight attendants and the passengers, and just for planning on what we're doing. So really cool stuff. But that's it. Heading over to Oakland, hour and 6 minutes, and we got to get our clearance. We got to get our clearance. So we got to do it the old-fashioned way. So I'll let Ross do it. He is a professional. Ross, we're going to talk to him in a little bit. He flew corporate, actually out of the same airport that I was at. He's actually seen the Green Hornet because it used to be based at another location at the airport, and he was flying corporate out of there. So we'll let Ross get the clearance, and we'll see how a professional does it.
Clearance Southwest 2866 with golf like pickup IFR to Oakland.
Southwest 2866 Eugene clearance clear to Oakland Airport via Eugene and as filed. Maintain 9,000. Departure frequency 119.6. Squawk 6675.
Southwest 2866 cleared to Oakland via the Eugene 1 departure, then as filed, climb 9,000. Departure 119.6, squawk 6675.
Southwest 2866, read back correct.
Thanks.
Look at that. Like he's been doing it 35 years. So, future captain. Sign him up for captain upgrade. All right, so Ross and I are going to brief up our clearance that we just got, run a couple of checklists, and we're going to be off to Oakland. We'll see you guys there here in an hour and 6 minutes. Welcome to Oakland, gate 21, just pulled in. Like an hour and 8 minutes was our flying time today. This is what we did. We just went down to the south. So basically took off heading south and went all the way, basically didn't turn from a southerly heading all the way down until we got in here. Then we did the ILS, actually we did the Whammy, or Windsor, and tied it into the ILS, did the ILS. There's a visual out, so we saw it early. And we're super light, so we actually got off on Whiskey 4. Typically we'll go to Whiskey 5, but energy was bled off enough for me to make that turn. I'm not saying I had a hard landing, but it was firm. And then Whiskey uniform to gate number 21. And now we get to get rid of this airplane. We got to go to another airplane, which is a couple gates down. We are flying another MAX, which is cool, for the last leg. So, oh, got the power. Cool. And we're going to hand this airplane over to another crew. They're going to take it over to Salt Lake. We're going to take our plane over to Phoenix, and then we're done. So, see you at the other airplane. All right, everybody. Last leg, best leg. Here's what it looks like. Clearance. Clear to Phoenix via the Camo 5 to KX. Then as file. Climb via the SID. 39 and 10 and 3747 is the squawk. That's put in there. We're going to go up to 39,000 feet. It's going to take us an hour and 29 minutes. There's the route of flight. It's basically heading to the south. We'll go over just to the north of Los Angeles, then on into Phoenix, where the weather is another glorious day. 70 degrees. We've got clear skies, and winds are out of the west about 7 miles an hour. So that's it. Last leg, best leg, as we like to say. I'm going to do some skiing tomorrow. I'm going to take the Green Hornet up to Flagstaff, do some skiing with my daughter, who is just getting into it, and she's loving it. So yeah, why not? Go skiing. Weather's great. All right, guys. See you in Phoenix. Welcome to lovely Phoenix, Arizona. Gate Charlie 2. Just finished this flight. It was an hour and 37 minutes. Blocked 2 hours and 12. So a little bit longer than usual, but here is the route, kind of just like we did before, just coming down. The arrival was the Hyder, picked it up at a Blythe, and to the runway 25s. Picked up the visual backed up by the ILS. To 25 left. Taxied on in to Gate Charlie 2, which is where you see right there. That's it for this airplane. It was a pretty easy day, 2 legs, just to Oakland and then back down. Had a great FO. Ross, who came from flying corporate and went to FlexJet, now he's here at the ripe old age of 30. So, and he's getting ready to get off probation. So Ross, what kind of, any advice you have to the guys that are getting ready to, you know, they're building time, they're trying to make it to the next level, so hopefully they could be in that seat one day?
Yeah, you know, really, I think it's a big cliche in the industry that, you know, it's all about who you know rather than what you know. That's big, you know, for me, I got my first job flying jets at 1,200 hours, you know, so it's all to do with connections. My dad knew the chief pilot at this 135 operation, so right place, right time. You know, you never know when an old, you know, high school buddy might have an opportunity for you. So yeah, keep trying not to burn any bridges out there. Take all the opportunities you can get to meet other people in the industry. Network, exactly. That's a big one. Yeah, and also I would say anything you can do to kind of stand out from other people, you know, if it means getting another type rating, another instrument, you know, CFI, CFII, up to MEI, you know, any kind of opportunity like that you can take advantage of.
Cool.
Yeah, I'd say that's a big thing.
All right. Well, you heard it from him. He fast-tracked it over here. So take that advice, bring your good attitude, you guys will get here. We're going to shut down the rest of the airplane. This airplane is actually, I think, leaving to Honolulu in the morning, or probably Maui, one of the two. But it's an ETOPS 800. So mechanics here, he's going to get the airplane kind of all set for tomorrow's flight, and we're done. All right. Well, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. It's cool flying with Ross, hearing his story, so I hope that helped you guys out a little bit, just a little bit of motivation. He got here really quick just by hustling and really grinding. So you guys could do it too. But that's the end of this trip. I have princess parking today, so I'm just walking out and getting driven home, which is quite nice. By my wife. All right, guys, I'll see you on another video real soon. Take care.
Get it that I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going